When we think of wealth and power, names like the Waltons, the Rothschilds, and the Kochs come to mind. These are the families that have amassed fortunes that stretch across centuries and continents, leaving an undeniable mark on history. But what about the dynasties that are not as widely known? The families whose fortunes have quietly shaped industries and nations for generations, yet remain shrouded in mystery. In today's video, we're uncovering the untold truth behind the wealthiest family dynasties, ranked from low to high in terms of both their financial legacy and the years over which they've amassed their fortunes. We'll look at the influence, history, and sometimes the controversial paths they've walked to reach the top. Stick with us till the end to discover the top dynasties whose fortunes have not only stood the test of time, but have grown exponentially. Let's get started. 10. The Koch family, $120 billion. The Koch family might not have the centuries-old legacy that other families on this list boast, but their impact on both industry and politics cannot be denied. The Koch family fortune is primarily rooted in Koch Industries, which was founded by Fred C. Koch in 1940. Today, it's one of the largest privately held companies in the world, with revenues surpassing $115 billion annually. Under the leadership of Charles and David Koch, the two sons who inherited the company, Koch Industries diversified into oil, chemicals, consumer products, and even technology, creating a massive network of wealth. Known for their conservative political influence, the Koch brothers have made significant contributions to U.S. politics, with their foundations funding a wide array of libertarian causes. The Koch family dynasty stands as a testament to how industry, political power, and wealth creation can intertwine in the modern era. 9. The Mars family, a $120 billion. The Mars family's fortune traces its roots to the creation of Mars, Inc., a global leader in candy, pet care, and food products. Founded by Frank C. Mars in 1911, the company grew into an international giant with popular brands like M&M's, Snickers, and Pedigree. Despite their enormous wealth, the Mars family has managed to keep a low public profile, with few details about their lives beyond the company's operations. Today, the Mars family controls Mars, Inc., which is privately held and operates in more than 80 countries. With revenues well over $40 billion, the Mars family holds one of the largest family-controlled businesses in the world. Their silent yet powerful influence in the global food industry is hard to ignore. 8. The Al Nahyan family, $150 billion. The Al Nahyan family is one of the wealthiest and most influential families in the Middle East, holding power over the United Arab Emirates, UAE. They trace their roots back to the founding of Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE. The family's wealth originates from oil, which was discovered in the region in the 1950s and quickly turned the small desert nation into an economic powerhouse. The wealth of the Al Nahyan family is difficult to estimate accurately because of the secrecy surrounding the exact holdings of the royal family. However, their net worth is estimated to be around $150 billion, largely derived from oil exports, real estate, and investment in global assets. The family has held control over the UAE since its founding in 1971, and its members have played a central role in shaping the country's financial and political landscape. 7. The Rothschild family, $350 billion. The Rothschild family is widely considered to be one of the most powerful and wealthiest families in the world, with an estimated net worth of $350 billion. Originating in the 18th century, Mayer Amschel Rothschild, a banker in Frankfurt, established the family's banking dynasty in the late 1700s. Over the course of the 19th century, the Rothschilds expanded their wealth through banking and investments across Europe, with 5 sons establishing branches in major cities like London, Paris, Frankfurt, and Vienna. Their wealth and influence peaked during the 19th century, and they were instrumental in financing major infrastructure projects such as railroads, the founding of the Bank of England, and the financing of the Napoleonic Wars. Although their banking empire has diminished in scope today, the Rothschild family's historical impact on finance and wealth creation is undeniable, and their legacy still influences the global economy. 6. The Walton family, $400 billion. The Walton family is the richest family in the world in terms of wealth today, primarily due to their ownership of Walmart, the world's largest retailer. Founded by Sam Walton in 1962, Walmart revolutionized retailing with its commitment to low prices, and it has grown into a global behemoth with revenues over $500 billion annually. The Walton family holds a staggering 50% of Walmart's shares, making them not only the wealthiest family in the US, but also in the world, with an estimated net worth of $400 billion. Despite their wealth, the Waltons are relatively private, with most of their fortune invested in Walmart's operations and stock holdings. As of now, Walmart employs over 2.3 million people worldwide, further solidifying the Walton family's economic influence. 5. The House of Saud, $1.4 trillion. The House of Saud, the royal family of Saudi Arabia, has ruled the Arabian Peninsula for nearly 3 centuries, dating back to the mid-18th century. Saudi Arabia's wealth originates from its vast oil reserves, which were discovered in the 1930s and rapidly transformed the country into one of the wealthiest in the world. With the vast majority of Saudi Arabia's oil wealth under the control of the House of Saud, the family's fortune is estimated at an astonishing $1.4 trillion. This includes ownership of government assets, the country's oil industry, and large investments in global companies and real estate. Members of the royal family hold significant influence not only in the Middle East but on the world stage, shaping policies that affect global energy markets and geopolitics. The Koch family, $2.6 trillion. While the Koch family's wealth may not be as ancient as some of the other dynasties on this list, it has grown into an empire over the last several decades. Charles Koch and his late brother David turned Koch Industries into one of the largest privately held companies in the world, with a diversified portfolio spanning sectors like oil, chemicals, and even tech. Their combined wealth, including holdings in Koch Industries, is valued at over $2.6 trillion, making the Koch family one of the richest in the world. Aside from business ventures, they have been influential in shaping American politics and culture, particularly through the Koch Foundation's support for libertarian causes and candidates. 3. The House of Windsor, $5 billion. The British royal family, or the House of Windsor, is one of the most famous and long-standing monarchies in the world. Though their wealth is often thought to be primarily derived from the British state and royal estates, the Windsor family's private wealth also includes valuable art collections, real estate, and a network of investments. While the family's net worth is often debated, estimates place it at around $5 billion. However, the true wealth of the family remains a mystery due to the private nature of many of their assets. The Windsors maintain a prominent role in global culture, politics, and economics, with Queen Elizabeth II and other members frequently seen attending international events and supporting various philanthropic causes. 2. The Rothschild family, $11 trillion. The Rothschilds were arguably the wealthiest and most powerful family in the 19th century. While their fortune has diminished in recent decades, the Rothschild family remains a dominant force in global finance. The Rothschilds own vast land holdings, art collections, and business ventures, most of which remain shrouded in secrecy. Though their influence has waned in the modern era, the Rothschilds' long-standing impact on banking, investments, and global finance continues to be felt. Their wealth, estimated at $11 trillion, makes them one of the richest families in the world, and their role in financing wars, economies, and industries during the 18th and 19th centuries is unparalleled. 1. The House of Monopolies, $15 trillion. The Mubaris family, with an estimated net worth of $15 trillion, is a dynasty that operates primarily in industries ranging from mining, oil, real estate, and pharmaceuticals. With historical roots dating back to the 11th century, this powerful family dynasty is one of the world's oldest, controlling both wealth and resources in unprecedented ways. Their wealth has been amassed over 1,000 years, with generations of powerful rulers establishing and expanding their empire. The Mubaris family today influences everything from global oil prices to tech investments. If their power continues to grow, this dynasty may very well surpass any family dynasty in history. The dynasties mentioned above show us the incredible potential for families to not only accumulate wealth, but also influence industries, politics, and the global landscape. While their fortunes differ in origin and history, the common thread among all of them is their immense control over both financial resources and political power. Which family dynasty do you think will last the longest? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories and insights into the world's wealthiest families and their legacies. Thanks for watching.